Hello, Divine Feminines. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with a reading focused on your masculine here. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what the messages are here, depending, of course, on your situation and what presents itself. It is general, so please do keep that in mind. Not every part of this message might make sense for you, so take whatever part of it does. All right, so let's begin. I'm going to use both of my decks, Silhouettes, and the Dating Scene Oracle to get things started here. All right, so focusing on your divine masculine. So what's going on with the situation? Let's take a look at some current energies and what you're possibly dealing with. Angels and spirit guides, please, for my divine feminines. Guidance on your soul connection with the masculine. We have drool, okay? So this card does say, I can barely contain my desire for you when you're within reach. You're my ultimate craving, and I can't imagine letting another second go by without tasting you. So right off the bat, we see that the masculine is still desiring you, certainly sexually. Let's see what else. Things are fragile between the two of you right now. It does say healing takes time. Honor your journey. Open your heart when you are ready. Okay, let's grab a couple more and then we'll clarify with some tarot here. We have tenderness. No other arms could ever hold me. No other heart could ever love me. No other lips could ever kiss me quite as tenderly as you do. Okay, and then we've got divination popping up too. Sometimes it's best not to know. Trust and believe that what's meant to find you will. So for those of you, and we're focusing more so on those who are at a distance from your masculine here, you guys are more than likely not together. Maybe they ended up hurting you somehow, but there is this very tender love between the two of you, as well as this very intense sexual chemistry. And it's one of those things perhaps where you got to just turn it over to the universe and trust that if this is meant to find its way back to you, it will. But right now the reality of it is, and as you can see, it says it hurts being here without you. I feel you guys are both hurting because you're at a distance from one another. You're not together more than likely at this point. So let's clarify with some tarot here. Okay, I'm going to pull from my Illuminated Star Tarot deck here. So I'm not really sure how long this reading is going to be. I'm just going to allow the cards to communicate what needs to come through here. For whoever needs it, Divine Feminines, watching for a masculine. They're definitely feeling the pain because you're not there. All right, yeah. Fears, illusions, deception. This is picking up off of the moon. So some of you could be dealing with a Pisces, or you have Pisces in your chart. But this is tapped into a possible affair that might have happened. They were just not being open and honest with you. Part of this drool energy too could have been that they went after somebody simply for a physical connection, sexual gratification, and not really looking to build a relationship with somebody. We've got the 8 of Pentacles coming in. We've got 10 of Pentacles. We've got 8 of Wands. We have the Star. Interesting combo. Okay, so we've got 8s coming in. There's necessary changes that it has to happen here between you and your masculine. Perhaps they, again, could have been in third-party situations. There could have been something deceptive going on here where they were keeping things from you, keeping it a secret, but I'm getting there might be a shift in the energy here between you and your masculine. Divine Feminine, maybe they're now ready and willing to put in the work to make the necessary efforts to fix this, but clearly right now, because they hurt you, they are recognizing that it's still a very healing or fragile energy that they're picking up from you. But they're wanting to offer stability. Maybe they've worked on themselves. Maybe they're a lot more successful now. Certainly financially. Maybe they've worked on their career and they would be able to offer you a more stable foundation in a partnership. Ten of Pentacles, due to this very tender type of love between the two of you. They haven't forgotten about you. And maybe they weren't expecting it to hurt as much as it has been hurting because you guys are not together. They could also have been throwing themselves into work to try to move on, try to not feel the pain. But I'm getting that that was a very difficult thing to do. They see you, however, as a potential perfect match. And when it comes to the masculine, I feel they're ready to take some sort of action, wanting to truly find their way back to you. The Star card is wish fulfillment. There's still hope here, perhaps, that you guys can work this out. We've got a masculine here coming in as this King of Cups. Devoted, compassionate, emotionally balanced. I'm getting here that we have a masculine who's grown, who's matured, a lot older in age perhaps. Not necessarily that they're old, but they've matured. They could have been really immature before, certainly in their mentality and how they conducted themselves. But this is a masculine who's ready to come in and offer this cup to the feminine. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Gemini, or you have Gemini in your chart. We do have the Lovers card right here. They're ready to make better choices when it comes to you. They still feel this deep connection with you. I feel they still love you. They want to be your life partner. The reality of things right now is that you guys are not together. So you guys are perhaps still, well, at least when it comes to you, the viewer, you're still healing, I feel. And your masculine here is ready to come towards you. Are you ready? That is the question. They're really wanting to create some sort of fast movement. 3 of Wands, rapid growth. 8 of Wands, rapid action. So this is fast. They're looking towards the future. They know what the past is. And the past could have been very painful. The past could have certainly been very painful, which could explain why you guys are stuck right now. This is a stalemate. So they have to be patient with how they play this, because they need to tread lightly. Otherwise, I'm kind of getting for you, Divine Feminine, it might either scare you away or just get you to a point where you're not even open to allowing them back in. But when it comes to your masculine, I really do feel here that they're focused on the future. They want to get to a point in their life and regarding this connection where they can make better choices, better decisions to be the type of person, type of partner that you needed them to be. But right now, feminines, I just feel you've got your guard up, you've got your boundaries up, because this connection really tested you, pushed you to the limit. You've been hurt, you've been wounded by this masculine, which explains the Tower here. So something very painful and unexpected that happened between the two of you. You didn't see it coming, more than likely, but it's going to take time, and they know this to be able to fix this. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius here. The need for patience. There's this need to restore balance in the partnership. But there is the possibility, or at least the desire, to bring it back together and have a reunion between the masculine and the feminine. That is what your masculine is hoping for and wanting. All right, so there's a lot on your shoulders here, Divine Feminine, if you will even allow your masculine into your life. But they certainly want to come back. All right, so I wanted to go ahead and grab some additional insight from my dating scene oracle deck here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for whoever needs it, focusing on my divine feminines, watching for a masculine. What else? We have model, strictly physical, and I kind of get that for some of the masculines, that they went after somebody strictly for sexual gratification and just a hookup, unfortunately. Your masculine could also be very sociable, very easily approachable. They don't have any problems making friends or interacting in a social setting. They could also be the type to be very touchy-feely. They love to hug you and hold you. Look at this. We have wifey material. Okay. So I'm getting a shift in the energy here, Divine Feminine. When your masculine thinks about you, they're ready for commitment. We've seen that in the reading so far. Potential marriage material. They see you as a very special soul bond, soul mate. Look at this. Soul to soul, heart to heart. And lastly, life partners for life. Let's grow old together. This is what it is that they're wanting with you. That is if you guys can get past the issues of the partnership and what happened between the two of you. There could have been infidelities, and again, a masculine who was just going after connections for physical gratification here. Okay, so that could have been a part of the issue. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and grab from my Tabby Tarot Teacher deck here. Let's see what else. Angels and spirit guides, please, for my divine feminines watching for a masculine here. They still want that future with you. They see you as a soulmate, and especially the masculines seeing the feminine as wifey material. Okay, so we've got a King of Pentacles coming in. This is a very abundant king. Could be an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. So this is somebody who's going to be faithful to you. This isn't somebody that's going to be cheating on you or getting into third-party situations, going after people just for the physical connections. They really want this connection to be successful and victorious, you know? They want to make progress here. They don't want to regress. And my divine feminines, perhaps you're coming through as this Queen of Wands, letting your masculine know it's like, look, I'm standing in my own power. I'm confident. I'm sexy. I'm passionate. I can find love elsewhere if you don't get your act together. And I love how the Queen of Wands is a social butterfly, and then we've got sociable right there. So maybe you and your masculine, you're not wallflowers. You, in a social setting, you guys are out there mingling and just getting to know people. You're easily approachable. So if this represents them, that could be you as well. You know, you're not afraid to be out there meeting other people. So if they really want to grow old with you, then they better get their act together. Because clearly they hurt you. They broke your heart with that Three of Swords. This could have represented a love triangle. This has not been an easy thing to heal. So there are certain cycles that need to phase out, cycle completion, in order to move forward and open up a brand new door of opportunity, a new beginning for you guys to start over and find happiness once again in the partnership. That's what's coming through there. We also have the Queen of Pentacles. So I really feel, my feminines, you are quite powerful in this reading. You don't actually need your masculine to be able to provide for you in any way. You're able to provide for yourself. Both of these queens coming in as social butterflies. So again, you're not having any issue meeting other people, finding love again. And perhaps your masculine realizes this, that they could lose out on this very special soul bond with you. They have to be able to give as much as they take from you. And I have a feeling in the past, they took way more than they were giving. Definitely. Seven of Wands. The Moon. Okay. We already saw that. Let me just pull that up really quickly. We already have the Moon. That came through. Okay. So that's something that we cannot ignore here, because there was an element of dishonesty and deception going on here. Secrets, fantasies that they perhaps were manifesting with other people. So this is you perhaps standing your ground, standing up for what you believe in. And if what you believe in, Divine Feminine, is yourself, you are empowering yourself, then your masculine needs to be coming towards you, being better, a lot better. And they just might be able to do that. Look at that. You've got the Emperor coming in. Divine Masculine right there. Some of you guys could have a masculine who is an Aries. Okay. This could represent fatherhood. So a masculine who's ready to start a family perhaps. Okay. Establish something more solid with the feminine. I hear my grandbaby in the background. Grandpa is taking care of her right now. So yeah, I mean, it does seem here that the masculine will be able to show up and show up correct. Come towards you as a better partner. Maybe they weren't able to do that before. Okay, we've got the Strength card right here. Some of you guys could be a Leo or dealing with a Leo. The ruling planet of the Strength card of Leo is the Sun. And the Sun, of course, in tarot, it's beautiful, it's happy, very positive and joyful. So the Strength card here can sometimes indicate a blessing in disguise. You guys might have gone through something very difficult that tested both of you, but this is the need to really tap into your inner strength and just be strong and know that if this is truly meant to find its way back, it will. Balancing the scales between the two of you, facing the truth, finding clarity in the partnership. We've already seen the reference to equality. The Justice card is about fairness, and that needs to be an element of your partnership moving forward. If you were dealing with a masculine who was just very harsh with you, not too tapped into their heart space, they weren't about their feelings or emotions, that could have been the King of Swords right here. Some of you could have been dealing with a masculine who was coming through in this way. Again, can represent a father figure. So families, children could be a part of the equation. And then we've got the Judgment card right here. So I feel, Divine Feminines, your masculine is about to get a wake-up call. If they haven't gotten it already, you might receive some form of communication. They might want forgiveness, come towards you with an apology, unexpected gifts, whatever it is. They want to be able to bring this back to life. They want to be able to create a transition in this partnership. And then you've got the Ace of Pentacles, which is a new beginning. Fantastic. Working as a team together, collaborating together. It's got to be equal, which we've already seen. Okay, so Ace of Pentacles, again, abundance, manifestation, new beginnings, a solid offer of stability, commitment, or even marriage in a partnership. They can't be juggling other people, other priorities. They have to make you a priority in their life in order for this to succeed. And I have a feeling they'll be able to do that with this Four of Wands because it's a strong foundation. 1111. So if you happen to be seeing that 1111 time or number, pay attention to that. It could be telling you that you're on a twin flame journey with your person. And sometimes that twin flame journey involves separations, lessons that need to be learned in the meantime. But it does appear that there is a possible reunion here for you and your masculine. So it looks pretty good. I feel they think about you, they miss you, and truly wondering, what can they do to be able to fix all this? Okay, so that's what's presenting itself there. So not a very long reading, really. I just wanted to do a quick check-in. So let's grab some dialogue from your masculine here and what it is that they need to express at this time. I'm gonna pull from my Thinking Man Oracle. This is the volume 2 version here. So what is it that they need to express at this time? Positive, negative, good, bad. Let's see what it is. It's time to express it all. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on the divine masculine and what needs to be expressed at this time to the feminine. What do they need to say to you? We can't do in the 5D what I really want to do with you in the 3D. So there could be a lot of 5D interaction going on here. Could be sexual in nature, okay? Look at the next message. You arouse me. Intellectually, spiritually, and sexually. Did I mention sexually? Those two together, they could be fantasizing about you. They could be having very sexual dreams about you. It was love at first sight. Okay. I've wanted to reach out so many times. I just wasn't sure you wanted me to reach out. So many messages left unsent. Perhaps someday. Please answer. It's me. They've maybe tried to call you, text you, reach out on social media, and maybe you're not responding, Divine Feminine. I mean, for a very good reason, you got to do what feels right for you. Let's stay together. Please say yes. Okay? They definitely want a second chance here, Divine Feminine. How it breaks me that I never told you that you really are the love of my life and no one else can ever touch my heart the way you have. So a lot of these emotions that are pouring out from your masculine's heart, that perhaps they were a little bit more apprehensive before to express these feelings. And lastly, I'll be waiting for you. So the ball is in your court, Divine Feminine, as to how this is all going to play out. And they recognize that, they know that. They know perhaps that they can plan all they want, but at the end of the day, you have the ultimate choice whether to accept them back into your life, into your heart. And they know that. Wow, lots coming through there as far as what they want to say to you. All right, so let's wrap it up here, guys, with some final advice. I'm going to pull from this deck by Angelic Revelation 144, Universal Heart Oracle. Okay, guidance from Spirit, your guardian angels and ancestors. I swear, I get so tongue-tied sometimes. All right, let's grab some advice to wrap up this medium-sized reading. It's not very long, but hopefully it gave you some insight that you could use at this time when it comes to your masculine, Divine Feminine. All right, so some advice. It's not always love-related, but let's see what your angels need you to know right now, Divine Feminine. Okay. Your sacral energy is magnetic and powerfully attracting others towards you at this time. You will soon be presented with declarations of admiration and love coming your way. You may have options presented to you and have to make a choice between two or more people. Your sensual, mysterious, captivating energy has many admirers tantalized by your seductive energy. You will have to connect with Spirit to make the choice for your highest good. Ultimately, you have free will, and we will support your choice in love. That's crazy. It is, but not really. You know, so here's the thing. Your masculine has a particular window of opportunity to come towards you. If they don't take any sort of action, you're not sitting at home, you know, just pining away, waiting for them, holding your breath that they'll reach out. This is you out there living your life, and certainly will be able to attract other people that could be potential partners. So if they don't get on the ball, they're going to miss out on the opportunity to be with you. Plain and simple. That's it. All right, and bottom of the deck. Happier times await you. I love that. As a doorway to new opportunities begin to open, pay attention to the tangible signs you are being shown to guide you on the path that is for your highest good. You will connect with new people who help you to expand your horizons and encourage your creativity. I love it. So take whatever part of these messages makes sense for you. And when it comes to the connection with your masculine, I ultimately do feel there's a really good chance that they'll come towards you as a better person, do right by you, and be able to show up for you the way they could not before. All right, so that's where I'm going to leave it this time, guys, and hopefully this resonated. And if it didn't, no big deal. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.